What's up? Bill DeWeese here, pro voiceover talent and voiceover career coach. Hope you're staying healthy, you're doing well, and hope you are enjoying the holiday season. And coming up very soon, we've got a free webinar for you with none other than Dave Fennoy, one of the all-time greats when it comes to character voices. He's huge in video games. You know, he's out in Los Angeles and has been making this happen for a long time. And he's going to teach you not only how to create characters, but how to get work in the video game industry, as well as just general animation work. It's coming up on Tuesday, December 15th, 2020, and it begins at 7 p.m. Central Time, so it'd be 8 Eastern, and I'll let you kind of do the math and figure out all the different time zones. But I'll put a link to register for this free webinar below, so we hope to see you there. So the topic of today's video is working for peanuts in voiceover. Working for peanuts in voiceover. And I know you hear and you see a lot of chatter on the topic of how much voiceover talent should be paid or how much they deserve to be paid. And, you know, I'll let those debates and discussions rage on in the groups and where they take place. But what I want to do is share with you how I built a multiple six-figure, over $300,000 a year voiceover business. And I did it by I worked for peanuts when I first started, like I would in any other kind of job, in any other kind of career. And I'm not sure why people think it's any different in voiceover than it would be in any other kind of job. But the reality is, even though I worked for peanuts per job, I still made a very good living. My first year, I made $75,000. And within the second year, I was over six figures, and then it's been growing since then. But what brought this up was this weekend, we're in the process of moving, and so I was packing up the studio, and I came across this glittery notebook. Not sure where I found it, but in this little glittery notebook right here, I found where I had been keeping track of every job that I did. I had a very unsophisticated system, but what I would do is every day I would put a date, and then I would list the job and then how much money I made on that job. And so, like for instance, here's the first entry. This is in 2008. So this is August 4th, 2008. You probably can't read my writing. I can barely read it, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like. And on that day, I did a lot of jobs, but as I look through here, let's see here. One job paid $100. Another job paid $200. The next job paid $7. It was like a local radio station commercial. The next job paid $30, $75, $25, $30, $14, $75, $20, $213, obviously some sort of e-learning, $14 and $100. That day I made $978. And my highest paying job that day was $200. But most of them, I mean, you heard $25, $75, $30, $7, $14. Here's another. The next day, on the 5th, I had far fewer jobs. On that day, I made a total of $344, a $50 job, a $20 job, $75, $25, $20, $10, I think. Again, I can barely read my own writing. $50 and $100. I'm not going to go through every page. I just want to give you an idea. On the next day, August 6, 2008, I only made $286 that day. $60 job, $6 job, $20, $25, $75, $100. The next day, I made $527. A $7 job was the first job of the day, and then $150, $100, $75, $20, $75, $100. My point, and this goes on and on. I'm so glad I found this. It's so interesting. Going back to my roots. So my philosophy was, well, if I've got time, I'll record it. I didn't care what it paid. Now, this was not done without a long-term vision of where I wanted to go. But my philosophy was and continues to this day. When you're starting off, you know, you've got time. So why not do paid work? And then the plan was, and this is the way it's worked out and the plan I still execute today, was that as my time filled, then I'm more discriminating on the jobs that I took, and I began to drop the lower pay clients. But they allowed me, I mean, right out of the gate, I was paying my bills. I was surviving in the first year because of this approach. And then as my day filled, then I would, again, drop the lower pay clients, take on higher pay clients. And I've used that philosophy for 14 years, almost 15 now. Cultivate higher pay clients, let go of lower paying clients. Cultivate higher paying clients, let go of lower pay clients. test the ceiling, increase my rates every year, see what happens. Do people bite? If not, then I'll stay steady. But I'm always testing the ceiling. I'm cultivating better paid clients, letting go of the lower paid clients. So I've built voiceover like you would build any other business or any other career. And I started off working for peanuts. But today, I make over $300,000 a year. And I don't work full-time hours. I'm in my studio from pretty much 8 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of that is voiceover training stuff, which, by the way, the money I talk about, there's no voiceover training involved in that. That's pure voiceover. The numbers I give you are pure voiceover recording dollars. So there's some of that involved too. But I do jobs, off and on throughout the day, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 jobs a day maybe. But I just wanted you to see how I built my career. And again, that may not be your philosophy, and it's your business. That's fine. Whatever you want to do is okay. But I would recommend that you at least consider taking a business approach to voiceover. And yeah, take what you can get when you first start, but cultivate your skills, cultivate your marketability, cultivate better paying clients as you let go of the lower end. And what you'll see is you'll begin to incrementally move up the income ladder in voiceover. So that's why it makes sense to work for peanuts in voiceover. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a big fat thumbs down. That's okay. If you want to leave a comment below, feel free. Have at it. And I hope you'll attend the webinar with Dave Fennoy to talk about characters and, characters for video games and for animation projects coming up on Tuesday, December 15th. And make sure you register for that. Talk to you soon.